Okay, sorry about that. I'm continuing now. We don't know how much longer Tezuka will stay on this floor. He may have run away from us, but I think there's a high possibility he went back there later. Soichi's group already knew that Tezuka had been trying to launch a sneak attack at the front of the shutter. Probably wasn't much benefit to staying on this floor much longer. Why don't we try going back for now?
それがいいだろうな。俺もエクストラゲームの起きた現場を見ておきたい。
Yes, I think that'd be good. I also like to see this extra game for myself. Alright, let's go back. The group head back to the shutter again. Their gate was light, perhaps because they had a new ally on their side now. It's open, huh? Nagisa muttered that when she saw the now open shutter. They anticipated it might be like this. But they were a little troubled to actually see it for themselves. Maybe Reika and Fumika already went on ahead?
その判断はできそうにないな。どちらの可能性もある。
Can't really determine that. It could be either case. What Tezuka had seen, those two of them didn't have any PDAs they could spare. They might have passed on through after someone else opened the shutter. And was Tezuka opened this up? Soichi looked up at the shutter. I could see a broken PDA there having fulfilled its duty. They couldn't tell which PDA it was. This was the PDA he showed us. Then we know that it was Tezuka who opened this. I can't tell what kind of PDA it is. Nice and narrow their eyes and glare up at the PDA. No, of course, there was no way she could get any information off it by doing something like that. Hey, what should we do? It's open now. So maybe best for us to go up as well? It's hard to say. That depends on when it was opened. If Fumika and Reika already went on ahead, we might be waiting in vain. Soichi thought over Nagisa's words and soon came to the conclusion. Why don't we hide around here for a little while and keep an eye on the situation?
2人がまだ通過していない方にかけるか。
So you're gonna bet that they still haven't passed through here? Well, it won't hurt us to keep an eye on the place. And besides, we might find someone else aside from them that we can team up with.
確かにそうか。だが、そんなに人を増やすつもりなのか？増えれば増えるほど、裏切り者が現れる可能性が高まるはずだぞ。
That's true. They really plan on getting that more people. The more people you have, the greater chance of a betrayer will appear. You're right. But I don't want to consider that. Soichi himself was well aware that he was just trying to escape from bad thoughts. But that was outside the realm of his consciousness. All I thought about was how he knew he himself would never betray. We don't know if we can meet up with Fumika or Reika, too. So we need allies. And so he said that partially as a
な
lie.
るほど。確かにそうだな。だが、リスクが高まることは覚えておくといい。
I see, that's definitely true. But just remember that increases the risk.
そんなこと言ってるけど、それって高山さんも裏切る可能性があるってことじゃないの？
You say that, but doesn't that also mean it's possible that you could betray
そ
too?
ういう風に疑う方が健全だな。
It'd be in your best interest to have that sense of doubt. Lucky I answered without smiling. Arn snorted.
そりゃ私だってどんな人でも信じるなんてできないよ。でも宗一が人を信じているのを見るとなんだかほっとするの。
Well, yeah, even I don't just trust anyone. But when I see Soichi trusting another, it makes me feel at ease. She clung to Soichi's arm as she said that. It was like she was using him as a shield or something. But Soichi didn't think she was going that far. Hey, Karin.
宗一ももっと言い返せばいいのに。
You should say more you should say more back to him too, Soichi. Why would I say anything back to him? He's not our enemy. It's only natural that he has different mindsets from us.
でも
But
いや、いたずらに不信を煽るべきではなかったな。俺が謝っておこう。
no, I shouldn't have fanned up suspicions over a little joke. I'm sorry.
なんか私が嫌な人みたい。
Making me look like a bad guy here. Karin puffed her cheeks sullenly. Clearly seemed like she was trying to relax herself. Wait, hold on. It looked like she relaxed considerably. That was what Soichi wanted too.
宗一くん、ここで待つなら前と同じあたり？
Soichi, if we're gonna wait here, are we gonna do it in the same place as before? No, let's go over there. I think we should try sticking in a different place. Though he suspected Tezuka had already gone ahead, it never hurt. It was better safe than sorry. Soichi and Takayama moved, followed by Karin and Nagisa.
さてと、誰が来るかな？
Oh, now who will come, huh? Please pray that it's someone we can team up with. Tezuka and Nagasawa were out of the question. So they need to check out anyone else for themselves. But then, after 10 minutes had passed, 20 minutes passed, 30 minutes, even after 30 minutes had passed, no one had come. Even Soichi's group was getting impatient.
誰も来ないね。もしかしてみんな通過した後？
No one's coming. Maybe they all already passed on through? I don't think so, no.
そうだな。ちょうど誰かが来たようだ。
That's right. Seems like someone's coming.
本当？
Really? Lauren crouched in surprise. Well, that said, she was already short, so you probably didn't need to do that. But it seems she was too concerned. Soichi smiled wryly when he saw that, and looked at her gently. That's... 2 people came along. But not the 2 that the group had been waiting for.
シャッターが開いてるな。三剣たちか。それとも。
Shutters open, huh? Was it Mitsurugi's group or...
どれでもいいよそんなの。それよりさっさと上に行って武器でも探そう。この階にはもうめぼしいのはなさそうだし。
Doesn't matter who it was. Anyway, let's just get upstairs already and find some weapons. There's nothing notable on this floor anymore.
お前は。まあいい。お互い利害は一致してるんだ。効率よく行こうか。
No, forget it. Our interests match up. We work effectively together.
そうそう。あんまりのんびりしてると勝手に獲物が減っちゃうかもしれないしね。これだけ歩き回ったのに誰も見つからないなんて思いもしなかった。
That's right. If we sit around too long, our prey will just... then we'll have less and less prey lying around. I didn't think I wouldn't find anyone after walking around for so long. I also smirked as though we were enjoying this. In contrast, Tezuka seemed aloof. The group grew gloomy when they realized the 2 of them were working together.
そういえば漆山のおっさんの首輪が作動してたみたいだけど、あんたがやったんだろ？
By the way, it looks like that the old man Rushiyama's collar was activated. Was that your doing? Collar? When he heard that word, Soichi unconsciously touched his own collar. Its cold surface once again reminded him of the unusual, bizarre object.
さあな。
Who could say?
ま、本当は誰でもいいんだけどさ。俺も気にはなってたから。だけど、あれはひどいね。
Well, it doesn't really matter who it was. I was just curious. But man, was that horrible. Nagasawa's eyes were
火
gleaming.
炎放射器でも使ったみたいだった。頭の部分が焼けただれて変な匂いしてたし、夢に出そうだ。
Looks like they also use flamethrowers here. The head makes such a strange smell when it's burned. I think I'm just having. I think I'm remembering in my dreams. Karen's face went pale and she covered her mouth when she remembered the girl's corpse. So she also felt his stomach rising with bile. And at the same time, he felt shivers run up his spine when he saw Nagasawa smiling and laughing about it. Did her body end up like that way because her collar was activated? Now that he thought about it, it made more sense than a trap or someone with a flamethrower doing it. The PDAs clearly explain what would happen if a collar with an unfilled condition was activated. And what's more, amongst their release conditions, there's one that required that.
そんなことがあったのか。
Huh. So that happened, huh?
なんだ本当にあんたじゃなかったのか
So it really wasn't you?
釜かけてやがったのかよ。
You were trying to bluff me, weren't you?
直接見たわけじゃないし実際のところはわからないよ本当に首輪のせいなのかそれとも本当に誰かが火炎放射器を持ってるのか
I didn't see that myself, so I can't say for sure. I don't know if it was the collar's fault or someone who has a flamethrower. It seemed Nagasawa was thinking along his own lines. Although they were working together, it didn't seem like the two of them held much trust in one another.
さて、じゃあ俺たちも上で強力な武器でも探すとするか。
Alright then, let's get upstairs and find ourselves some powerful weapons.
何があるのかちょっと楽しみなんだよな
I'm looking forward to see what will happen.
武器を楽しみにするなんて、なんてガキだ。
Getting excited over weapons? You really are a brat.
俺をガキ扱いするなよ
Don't treat me like a kid. The two of them went up the stairs, they argued. Eventually, once their footsteps faded away, the group could finally take a breath.
なんか大変なことになっちゃってるね
Sounds like things are getting dangerous, huh?
大変っていうかなんであんな平気な顔して
Or it get dangerous? How could they say all that as if nothing was wrong?
手塚の方はともかく長沢は感覚が麻痺しているのだろうもしくはゲーム感覚で人殺しができるタイプか
Tezuka aside, it seemed like Nagasawa was numb to it all. Perhaps he's the kind who can kill people while treating it all as a game. The kind the press have a field day over, huh? That would have been a joke. No one laughed at Soichi's words. Since his target was them, it was only natural. Soichi quickly scratched his head of
ああ
embarrassment.
いう手合いは何度かあったことがあるがリスクをまともに考えない分こちらの計算を崩されやすい
I met types like him several times before. Since he doesn't consider the risks, it makes it harder for us to estimate him.
私としては二人とも避けていきたいんだけど
I'd rather avoid the two of them. I agree with that. For now, as long as Card and the others survive, it's fine with me.
私もそう思
Yeah, I agree with that too. Perhaps because Takayama also had a cautious personality. He nodded. Then continued after
だ
that.
がまともな武装は必要だな。
We're gonna need actual weapons.
引
Huh?
き金を引かないことと引き金を引けないことは意味が違う。
There's a difference between not pulling a trigger and not being able to pull a trigger.
先ほどの口ぶりを考えると向こうは能動的にこちらを襲ってくるだろう。その時抵抗するためには力が必要だ。
Judging from what they said, they'll probably be actively gunning for us. We'll need power in order to resist them. But that's...
宗一くん、やっぱり仕方ないと思うよ。
Soichi, I really don't think we have much of a choice.
かりんちゃんを守るんでしょ。例えば体を盾にしたら一度だけなら守れるかもしれないけど、その後はどうなるの？
You're going to protect Karen, right? You might be able to save her once if you use your body as a shield, but what will happen after that? I know. Alright, I know. I'm just being selfish is all. No, I know. I know that I'm being selfish. Takayama and Nagisa were right. Soichi needed to fight too if he was serious about trying to protect others. But it was also a fact that even though he knew it was right, he couldn't accept it.
いいよ。宗一が無理することなんてないから。
Oh wait, sorry, But even though he knew it was right, didn't mean he could easily make peace with it.
いいよ。宗一が無理することなんてないから。
It's alright. Won't be pushing... So, you won't be pushing yourself, Soichi.
私は
Karen.
宗一が優しいこと知ってる。私を守ろうとしてくれてることも知ってる。だからそれで十分だよ。
I know you're trying to I know you're nice, Soichi. I know you're trying to protect me too. So that's enough for me. Karen was the youngest of the four of them here. Soichi had decided to help her survive so she could decided to work hard and help her survive so she could win and make it back to her sister. Those feelings were true.
結
However,
局は自分次第だ。別に君に強制するつもりはない。
it's your decision in the end. I don't plan on forcing you. Takayama said that and ended the
大丈
conversation.
夫、宗一。
Are you alright, Soichi? Yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to... Wait, hold on a sec. Soichi closed his eyes and calmed his heart. He didn't think he had it in him to hurt others, but he decided not to think about it for now. There was something else he needed to think of first anyhow. Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm actually pretty tired and I think it's affecting my translation ability, so I'll stop here, and it seems like a good stopping point, so I'll do as much. So yeah, already a lot of interesting changes with having met up with Takayama, the gate being open much earlier, and yeah, Takayama being on their side instead of Tezuka's here, and Tezuka and Nagasawa teaming up, which you saw a brief thing of in episode 2, but wasn't as fleshed out as it was here. So we're gonna see how it develops from now on. Until then, I'll see you later. Oops. Yeah.